way to Woolfest, and yeah, long drive, but it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yep, we'll add some more videos soon. Bye. We're currently on our way up to where are we going? Cumbria, and we've decided to do a detour to Manchester to go and see Jan. And if you don't know Jan, she's Jan Carruthers on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description box or on the show notes. She does a show and tell here on YouTube for crochet and knitting, mainly crochet, I think, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Mostly crochet.
Little tiny bit of knitting, but yeah. So we've decided to surprise her. We are supposed to be meeting her and a few other ladies, Sue and Catherine and everybody, tomorrow. But we've decided on the way up we're going to just swing past Manchester and just go hi, just turn up at her door and say hello.
I can't wait to see her face.
Oh, I can't get you in. You concentrate on driving there.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be driving.
Yeah, we can't wait to see her face, and it's going to be a big surprise.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Yeah.
Great.
So Jan, if you're watching this, we've been planning stuff and you have no idea.
We're devious.
And we'll see you soon. Oh, I'm still videoing. I feel like they're pushing in.
Well, yeah, there's only a couple of days. Yeah, you go through the square.
In you go. Thank you.
I know.
Yeah.
So the police are quiet, actually, you know.
At least one of those.
Should we text Jan or... Sorry. Yes, she was in all 8 apparently. Yeah, another Sue. It's only 20 past 10. We've got plenty of time. She said she was at the opposite end of the wall bit as the information desk. So she's that way. So, yeah. So should we find her first, get that out of the way, and then continue on? I cannot remember what she looks like.
It smells like a sheep.
It's smells like a sheep. I've always wanted to knit a jumper like that, but I'll never knit one.
It's the sort of thing everyone.
Yeah. That would itch me so bad.
Well, you've done one without that.
Yeah.
It's just the next step. It's just
Yeah, easy. Just add it in.
bathroom window because
Oh wow, what's that? And a felted pom-pom. That's why I do it with pom-poms, because all the bits always fall out.
somebody's just done a video, Grace
Yeah.
she's just done a video on how to make a pom-pom with bits
Ah.
and using it
One, I can never make them.
just remove
Yeah.
the pom-pom. And
I
it
can never
involves
make
something like tying it up normally, but then you tie it the other way as well. So you cross the
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
and then she's done like I'm like, pull out and just show me that she's actually tugging on it and the bits that
Mine, you go like that, then
yeah.
Go on, then.
That's absolutely fine.
Oh, we'll be stopping this one later. Lots of stuff.
This weights a lot.
Funny cues, isn't it?
Yes.
Packets are big. Yeah. Put the most cleaned out item.
Take that back on the plate.
Yeah, I reckon I'll put it in my hair like it's usually. That's actually. You see them coming? Probably get one. I've got maybe. We had so much fun at the Wool Fest. As you can see, there were lots of sheep breeds. Some of them were really awesome looking, like this guy with the big horns. They were beautiful colours and they were just all different. It was quite interesting to see that there's so many sheep breeds. We stopped by John's stall from Easy Knits and he has the most gorgeous yarns in lots and lots of bright colours. I did snag some of his yarn We also arranged a meet-up when we were there. We arranged it before we went, so if anybody wanted to meet up, we could all meet up together. And we went to the small ring. This is actually the small ring where they were having all the flower donations that everybody was making for Warfest. We got to meet up with Jan from Jan Carruthers on YouTube. We got to meet Catherine from Craft Noon Treats. Zoe's in the middle from 24 Karat Crochet. There's me, and also Sue occasionally pops in on Jan's videos and they do a crochet show and tell. All the links that you need for their websites and YouTube channels will be in the blog post located on my website, and there'll be a link for that in the description box below the video. There were so many stalls there, they all had fantastic items, and it was a huge day and we were totally exhausted. The next day we decided to check out the local area, so we got out the local guide, had a quick breakfast and headed out to a little town called Keswick, which was about 15 minutes from where we were staying. Keswick was a beautiful town, and little did we know that the Hurdy shop was there. So we had a bit of a browse around, made a couple of purchases, and as you can see they have lots of different items with sheep on them. The town was absolutely beautiful, and it had a marketplace going when we were there, so that was great. We also stopped in for some cream tea. Best cream tea ever. The size of the scone was absolutely huge. It doesn't really do it justice in this photo, but that's a proper sized teacup next to it, so yeah, you can see how big it was. It was absolutely delicious, and Zoe and I had a good old chat, and we just took in the views that we could see out of this little window next to our table. The streets there was just they were so old, and they just were like English, what I imagine English streets to be like. This was just one of the side streets that was in the town. Beautiful old buildings. We had a really fantastic time. So this was on the Saturday because we went to the show on the Friday, and on the Saturday afternoon we organised to catch up with some other ladies that couldn't make it on the Friday, and we caught up with Kelly, Ali and Christine. We also went for dinner in the evening, so as you can see our food there was so yummy. Yorkshire pudding and fish pie. And after we went to the show, we headed back to Zoe's place, and this is some photos around her local town. We also stopped in a cafe. They had the coolest tiles on the floor. We went to the Guildford Castle, which I thought was fascinating, and for me, there's no castles in Australia where I live, so to go into a real castle, I thought that was really cool. Oh wow. Are we in a fireplace? I think we are. The grounds that it was in were amazing. All this garden that you can see used to be the moat where it was full with water. But now they've made it into beautiful gardens, and we went for a stroll through and it was absolutely gorgeous. It was a really hot day as well. So of course I had my English food list, so we had to get some pork pies, and these were so good. They were huge, but they were so yummy. I ate mine over 2 days. But yeah, really good. I had a fantastic stay with Zoe, and we got up to lots of shenanigans. It was so much fun, and I want to say a huge thank you again, Zoe, for having me for, I think it was almost a week. It was about 5 days, wasn't it, or something like that. But we had lots of fun, and this photo at the end here was taken when we went to her local crochet group and met a lovely bunch of ladies, and it was in a beautiful building. I can't remember exactly what the building used to be, but if Zoe, if you're watching, please leave a comment below and let us know. It was huge, and it had been renovated and saved by the community, so Apparently it was going to be demolished, but the community saved it and has renovated it, and they now use it as a community gathering place. And yeah, it was stunning. If I lived local, I would definitely be going there quite a lot. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed our little trip to Woolfest. We had lots and lots of fun. We were totally exhausted, but it was all worth it. We met lots of new people and new friends, and friends that we'd known online but we've never actually met in person. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, happy crochet.